Hi there, Brady here. Welcome back to Power of Tongue. Okay, I got some Zen tea here. We're just vibing, having a good time, using our powerful tongues for the powers of good. Remember, there's life and death in the power of your tongue. What you choose to speak will linger. And we're drinking some Zen tea. These are just a few scattered thoughts on what's going on all around us because it's what do I even say? Like, we are approaching a new earth, a collective consciousness unfolding all around us, and it's incredible and it's happening so fast. And I just wanted to speak on it because holy shit, can you see this? Can you see this? This weird mystical happening right now, not just in the spirit realm, in the real world. The new earth is here. It's not coming. It's not some distant, far off thing. It's here. It's here. We're at the world. We're at the world. And what does that mean? What the fuck's going on? There's so much of the world right now locked into the old frequency, locked into these old patterns that's like fear and whatever. That's the 3D world we grew up in. We began this journey in the third dimension. We were driven by fear, by separation, by scarcity. That's all dissolving now. You can see it all around you. That's fucking done. The new Earth operates on 4D and 5D frequencies. So what we're seeing now is this vast unfolding of love, of unity, of abundance, of connection. We're not waiting for this huge external event. Like, I grew up in evangelical Christianity, of course, and what did they say about the end times? Well, it's going to be fucking crazy. A huge apocalypse, the end of the world, this tribulation, this rapture. People are going to be left behind. What they got wrong is that this apocalypse they were talking about wasn't some external thing that's going to happen. It was an internal thing. It was a vibrational shift. Some people have already made the shift, and some people are waiting to make the shift very soon. But all of humanity, all of creation, not just humanity, all beings in this giant logos structure are tuning into this new field of consciousness, which is this harvest reality that we're living in. And there's been signs of this. The Mandela effect. You've heard of these like micro timeline shifts that have been happening because collective reality is becoming more fluid. We thought the Mandela effect was like false memories or certain people of the population are remembering things incorrectly. What it really is signs of this collective consciousness hopping between micro timelines. Because each of us is living our own projected, simulated reality. That is our consciousness unfolding before us. Now, we are all these little fractalized beings who are elements of that one infinite creator. However, as the collective consciousness shifts to merge and create this one hive mind, the past of all of our timelines needs to rearrange itself to match this new frequency. Hence, that creates this Mandela effect. I remember the Berenstain Bears being spelled the Berenstein Bears. Some people remember the Berenstain Bears. Some people remember, what's the other ones? That little Monopoly fellow having a monocle. Some people don't. What is happening? Well, this is part of how multidimensional reality works when consciousness collapses all these probability fields into this one collective conscious reality, which is what we're merging into, like Ra and the Law of One. In the sixth density, they became something called a social memory complex, which meant all of their individual timelines had to unite for the sake of that law of oneness, that one being merged with the Creator. So we're ascending. People are ascending, and it's crazy, and it's amazing, and it's just, are you seeing it too? Because it's really something special. People are reporting symptoms of this, of course. Some of the symptoms are not very great, but they are symptoms of this shift, this big energy shift. So I want to tell you, if you're experiencing any of these, do not be afraid. Fear is the enemy of what's happening here. People are experiencing fatigue. People are experiencing ringing in the ears. Myself, I experienced that. People are experiencing random emotional purges. Our bodies that are living our own little fucked up main character timelines need to purge all this emotion that's building up that we're not getting out properly. So we need to purge that, and that can come in the signs of bursts of crying, bursts of rage, bursts of happiness, tears, crying, whatever. Random emotional purges. That's a big one. Vivid and intense dreams. Myself and a lot of people I've been talking to have been experiencing this one. That's because, of course, the astral realms are also collapsing and folding in on what's happening now with the New Earth reality, this new kingdom that's unfolding right before us. People are feeling disoriented in time. Like, what the fuck? Like, wasn't it just 2020? 2020 was almost 6 years ago now? What's going on? The timeline is very, very askewed right now because the New Earth has been birthed and is unfolding over top of the time and space of our old world, of our old life. These are all ways that the physical body is trying to recalibrate to the higher frequencies. Our DNA is waking up so that it can carry more light, so that it can carry more information. There's a lot more that we're going to need to know if we're a part of this collective consciousness that is the New Earth. And it can at times be overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me, for sure. But this is a part of this big upgrade process that's going on with us right now. And for those of us that grew up on the internet was a big part of this. The internet was a nervous system of this New Earth system. The internet was a prototype of the global unified consciousness. So all these different aspects of reality were connected on the internet. Now, we're going to ditch the fucking technical part of that. We're going to ditch the technology because technology breaks down. But in this collective consciousness hive mind, we're going to keep the same connection that the internet brought without it. Just by thought, just by the powers of our thoughts, there's going to be instant connection, information sharing, collective memory. And eventually, as we continue to spiritually evolve and evolve and evolve, we won't even need that technical part. We're just going to be psychically networked with each other. By the way, have you listened to the telepathy tapes? Very, very interesting on this topic. Telepathy is having a fucking breakthrough right now. And along with intuition, direct downloads, all this, that's where humanity is headed. And so much of humanity is already experiencing it, and there's so much more to come. It's amazing. Have you noticed dreams that have been collective as of late? People are sharing dreams. You're having the same dreams as other people in your life. You're hearing about people having the same experiences in the astral realms. That's because it's all folding and folding and folding into the New Earth. Dream space is to be one big shared field when we're part of this collective consciousness. In fact, here's a mind bender for you. All of us have been literally co-dreaming this New Earth into existence. We have been the driving logos power behind the New Earth. That's how the Creator uses us. We're all these fractalized parts of this Creator living life, and He's experiencing Himself through us and using us to co-dream the New Earth into reality. We built this kingdom. We built this kingdom, and it's here. It's unfolded. It's right before our eyes if we just tap into it. Don't be asleep. See what's happening here and join it and merge with it. The veil between the physical and the astral realm is thinning. This one's for the women that watch. Like, the feminine power is rising right now. That's not to say men don't have the feminine power. Of course, we all have a feminine and a masculine part of us. But of course, in many cases, women have a lot more of that feminine side. This is a soft power shift to what's happening. The old world was built on domination and conquest and war, and this was all a distortion of masculine traits. The new earth is being built on those feminine ideals: receptivity, unity, love, softness. That's the divine feminine. It's not about gender. I was, really being tongue-in-cheek when I said this one was for the ladies, but it's not about gender. This is about energetic balance. The earth herself is balancing her energy field. There has been too much yin and not enough yang, so to speak. Compassion, creativity, empathy. That's the new currency of power. Power is not anymore going to be from violence, from money, from all that bullshit. Power is going to be from love and parts of unity, art. The spirit just fills me, and it's like so much information all at once, and it's just... I can't wait to meditate soon and just receive more of this. Receive this. Take some time where you are, take some time out of your day when you can, and receive. Receive what is there for you on this new earth plane that's right before you if you'll look into it. Receive. Because you can feel that pressure building up. Do you feel that pressure over your third eye at times? That's the new earth trying to pierce itself into your mind to show you what is happening right before you. Time is bending. We've left linear time now. Time speeds up at times, it slows down, and there's repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. Linear time was a third dimension construct. Higher consciousness experiences are built on now moments. There is no future, there is no past. There's just the now. Timelines stack, timelines collapse, but this moment is the only moment you will ever have. So what are you going to do with that? Synchronicities are increasing because cause and effect functions are happening outside of time as we know it. I had a crazy synchronicity yesterday, actually. I'm not going to share it, but it blew my mind. I had to write it down because I was really took aback. It was so specific. And of course, there are some of us that feel like we don't belong here. That's not by accident. Star seeds, wanderers, whatever you call it. Indigo souls, whatever. We're here to anchor these new frequencies. We are here to be pillars of the new earth. And the Law of One, which is the text we often reference on this channel, talks about this. Souls from higher densities incarnate to assist this big shift, this harvest. Some of us are living that reality, and it's like Jesus said, we'll be persecuted, we'll be hated for his name's sake. That's the journey of a star seed. We're not going to fit in all the time. That's because we are living this big fucking density. We are living this moment in the logos of creation that is a giant cataclysmic shift, and that's going to feel a little uncomfortable at times. We came here in this incarnation knowing it wasn't going to be easy, but it is essential. So if I was to just sum it up for you, This apocalypse, the church is always talking about, the end times, the last days, whatever, that's just an unveiling. That's inner work. The old world has already ended for most of us. Some people still need to wake up to that, and you can do that through your own journey, whatever it is. I'm not here to tell you, like, become a Christian and see the truth and truth of everything. No, people take many different paths to find this truth. There's one truth that flows through all paths, and that is truth that brings us back to unity, back to merge with the universe, back to merge with God, back to merge with Source, whatever you call it. Merging back into unity, into oneness, is the ultimate path, and it flows in so many different veins of creation. Don't be afraid around us. Institutions are crumbling, wars are fucking decimating the planet, belief structures are falling apart. The new earth is being birthed right now through many different people on the planet. Anybody that's choosing to live in love and unity and peace worldwide, they are ushering in the new earth. They are birthing this collective consciousness that we will be merging with so soon. So don't be scared when your job starts feeling like it doesn't fit, your relationship feels like it doesn't fit. These are structures of the old earth. These are structures of the third dimension. You're not going to carry that in with you to the new earth. Like, here's something that blows people away. Like, you're married right now in this incarnation. Your meat suit is married to another meat suit. You're not going, like Christians even said this according to theology, you're not going to take your wife to heaven with you. Your wife, your husband, is not entering this new earth kingdom with you. In a sense they are, because we'll all be merged with each other. But there's no monogamous one-on-one relationships on the new earth. Anyway, enough said about that. Just know this is a cocoon phase, and we're giving birth to one big, beautiful butterfly. Trust the process. Find your soul tribe. The new earth isn't some afterlife or somewhere we go when we die. It's something we become, and we have nearly became it. The vibrations are moving so very fast. Thank you for supporting the channel in all the ways you do. Subscribe or like or whatever. Just be blessed. And if this even reaches one person, I've done my job. This is just me rambling on about things that come to me in meditation, which is very strange at times. Goodbye.